There are lots of good reasons to convert your sprinklers to drip. Maybe you're replacing your lawn with plants and don't need sprinklers anymore. Or maybe you have sprinklers in planting beds and they're blocked by plants to the point of being ineffective. Whatever your motivation, it's always a good time to convert those sprinklers to drip. This is because drip is the most efficient irrigation method we have available to us. It delivers the water directly to the soil, right where it's needed. In this video, I'm going to show you 3 ways to convert your sprinklers to drip. One is by converting a sprinkler head itself. The next is converting it right at the irrigation valve. And the last is putting the conversion parts somewhere between the irrigation valve and the sprinkler zone. The required parts to convert sprinklers to drip are a filter and a pressure regulator. Shown here are one type of each. I recommend you inquire at a professional irrigation store as to the exact pressure rating you need and any special needs you may have for filtration of water. Starting with converting to drip at the sprinkler head, I'm showing here a few different configurations you could find when you dig up your sprinklers. The first is a PVC nipple connecting to the sprinkler to the PVC. The second is a swing arm. This is a way to make the sprinkler more flexible so it doesn't break when it gets kicked or run over. I'm holding up a Rainbird sprinkler head and a Rainbird spray to drip retrofit kit next to it. This is because Rainbird's retrofit kit makes converting their sprinklers to drip really easy. This kit looks like a sprinkler head and in fact is the exact same size and shape as Rainbird's 4-inch sprinkler head. If you have Rainbird sprinklers, you can simply remove the inner workings of the sprinkler without digging it up and replace those parts with the inner parts of the retrofit kit. Then add on a drip fitting, a coupler, a T, or an elbow, and you're off and running. The kit actually comes with a T and an elbow. We recommend that you put this inside a plastic box with a lid so you can service the filter, removing it and cleaning it a couple of times a year. And if you don't have Rainbird sprinklers, you'll need to dig the sprinkler out completely, all the way down to the nipple or swing arm beneath it. Then you'll remove the sprinkler head and replace it with either this Rainbird retrofit kit or a product of a different manufacturer. There are a few different ones out there. Be sure to apply Teflon tape to the threads of anything you screw together. If you do have Rainbird sprinklers, you can cap the rest of the sprinklers in the zone. Unscrew their lids and remove the inner parts. Then screw on the cap. You'll want to make sure you only have drip in this zone. Running drip and sprinklers on the same irrigation zone is a huge water waste. Make sure the caps are tight. There's a lot of pressure coursing through those sprinklers and they can leak. Another way to cap the sprinklers, especially if they're not Rainbird, is to remove the sprinkler head and cap the nipple or swing joint with a 1/2-inch PVC cap. Make sure to apply Teflon tape. I've got a little demonstration for you at the end of the video on how to apply Teflon tape. Next up is converting to drip at the irrigation valve. Here I'm holding up a valve manifold, which is simply more than one valve in the same place. I'm showing this because the valve on the left is already a drip valve as indicated by the filter and pressure regulator. In this case, the valve on the right would need to be converted to drip. The gray PVC nipple would need to be removed and a filter and pressure regulator inserted to convert the valve to drip. I'm demonstrating this on a separate anti-siphon valve as it's easier to handle than the 2-valve manifold. Next, I installed the filter and pressure regulator on an underground valve, also known as a globe valve. These are the valves that are installed in boxes below ground level. This is the configuration of the parts if you have this type of valve. And the last method is converting between the irrigation valve and the sprinkler zone. Just imagine that the length of PVC I'm holding up is somewhere underground between the valves and the sprinklers. It's best that it be as close to the sprinkler zone as possible, but before the first sprinkler. And you'll abandon the PVC pipe and sprinklers that fall after where you put these drip parts. It's recommended you put the filter and pressure regulator in a box as well. In this last section, as a bonus, I demonstrate how to put Teflon tape on the threaded parts. All parts that are threaded should have Teflon tape except parts with gaskets in them. 4 or 5 wraps should do it. I hope this short tutorial has helped you understand sprinkler to drip conversions. Thank you and happy drips to you until we meet again.